Ladies, what do you think about your man having female best friend? Like, he has this one best friend that he does not joke with. If you guys are having problems in your relationship, that is the person he will go and confide to. There are a couple of videos I'm going to play up for you guys to listen to what other women came out to say. Some people are saying it's a total red flag. They cannot even take that kind of a thing. Why will I be dating you and you have another girl at the side that you call your best friend, your confidant, and all of that? Some women said it's a total red flag, while some women said it's cool for a man to have a female best friend. It shows that he likes women, like he's somebody that likes women. Ladies, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section below, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you've not subscribed to this channel already.
I don't know about you, but I'm personally not dating any man if he tells me that he has a female best friend. And it's not because I'm insecure, because I consider myself to be someone who's actually very confident. But the reason why I don't date men with female best friends is because most of the time, obviously there are exceptions to this, but most of the time, these men with these so-called female best friends want to bring you around their female best friend to compete with their female best friend. And their female best friend knows this, and she will actively engage in that competition with you. And so basically, you are starting this competition that you are going to fail because they have a stronger bond since they've been friends for longer, and they're closer to each other than he is to you or she is to you because of their history. Not to mention, if he's not a good guy and he has a female best friend, chances are she's not a good woman. And basically what she's gonna do is give him better techniques for how to manipulate you, because he's gonna be telling her everything about what's happening in your relationship. All your secrets are not safe because he's gonna be telling her. She's gonna give him insight into you and how you're thinking that may or may not be correct because she doesn't even know you. It starts to feel like you are in competition with the best friend over who can be a better girlfriend to this man, even though they claim they have a platonic relationship. It just really starts to feel like you are dating a guy who already has a girlfriend. And for me personally, that's an ick, so I don't engage with a guy if I find out that he has a female best friend. And like I said earlier, I consider myself to be a very confident person, so I don't even want to compete with a woman. Like, why am I trying to fit into this lane that the two of you are already on? Like, if that's the lane you're in, then enjoy it, have fun. I'm gonna go find someone who doesn't have a woman by his side already that he considers a best friend. I want to be that best friend, and if that opportunity is not there, then it's simply not the right person for me. I'm never gonna try to make the guy drop his best friend, and I'm never gonna get in between the relationship that they have. I'm simply going to remove myself, despite how much I might like the guy, and go find somebody else that doesn't have a female best friend. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, but I like his female best friend, we get along, we actually have fun, she's a great woman, that's perfectly okay. I'm not saying that you should never date any guy with a female best friend, but I'm saying that me personally, I prefer not to. My name is Iman. I help girls get a life. Follow me for more.
If you're dating a guy and he has a best female friend and they say things like, oh, we don't have feelings for each other, but we've been best friends forever, get out of that situation. Like, when a guy and a girl have been best friends forever, someone's in love with someone. I promise you, I've seen this happen so many times. And there's always a woman that will come in my comment section and say, I'm just supposed to give up my best guy friend when he gets married. Those women are desperate. I promise you, they're obsessed with that guy. Like, the way some women will try to cling on to being best friends with a married man is so weird. If you're dating a guy and he has like a best female friend, or he's a bunch of close girlfriends, I give you my word, he's getting some weird validation from her. And also, he has no boundaries with women. You do not want a marriage, a dating relationship with a guy who doesn't have boundaries with women. And again, I've seen this situation play out so many times. The two people who are like just best friends, they're like in love with each other. Tell that guy, go marry your girl best friend. Don't be in relationships with these men. Also, the best friend, when she says something like, well, we've just been best friends forever, and just because he got a girlfriend, that's not going to change. Women like that, have they get some weird like validation from feeling like they're superior, or they have some kind of like importance over the girlfriend. And a guy that allows that, you don't even want to give him the time of day. You're getting intertwined with all this weird stuff going on.
I don't think a man having a female bestie is the right thing. Like, you have a partner already. If you're into this relationship for real, like for real, you're into this relationship, then you should commit to your partner instead of looking for somebody else that will bring problems and all of that. And guys, most of these female best friends, you see them, they will not even like your own girlfriend. Once you introduce your girlfriend to your female bestie and you see her start giving you guys attitude, start looking for a way to break up the relationship, I noticed that some of these besties, they are just joy killers. Like, they are not even happy that their guy, this man, has a new girlfriend. And there's something somebody said. He said, you see men that have female besties, leave that thing. One person is definitely in love with the other. It's either the woman is in love with the man, but she doesn't want to say it because she doesn't want to ruin their friendship, or either the man is in love with the girl, but he does not know how to say it, so they are just disguising, covering it up as besties. Guys, for me, it's a total red flag. So guys, let me play up another video for you guys to watch.
I don't think you should ever date a man who has a girl best friend. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I keep seeing these stories popping up on my For You page. I don't know if they're real or not, but either way, it's all about the drama caused by the girl best friend. And so I'm here to tell you why it is never a good idea to date a man who has a girl best friend. And when I say girl best friend, I mean that he and her have sort of a one-on-one relationship, like a special relationship, and not that he has girls that he is friends with as part of a friendship group. But the girl best friend and him would do things together one-on-one. They would talk on the phone, and they have some sort of history. Usually they were friends since they were young. Maybe they went to school together, or they were family friends, something like that. And usually there are only two scenarios in which a guy will have a girl best friend as an adult. The first scenario is that she has more than just friendly feelings for him, and he has never really reciprocated those or never really taken her seriously as a romantic interest. Think like Penelope and is it Colin on Bridgerton? That sort of thing. And she will often use emotional manipulation tactics to try to sort of keep him around and keep him interested in some way. She will call him when she needs help, or cry to him when a boy has broken her heart, or that sort of thing. And he will always feel sort of in some way obligated to be there for her through these terrible events, whatever they are. And if you try to be in a relationship with this man, she will use those types of tactics to come between you. And the man will feign ignorance and refuse to exercise reasonable boundaries and prioritize your relationship. For whatever reason, he will always prioritize this relationship with this girl best friend. And the second scenario is the other way around, and arguably worse, which is that he has always had feelings for her that have never been reciprocated. It's possible that they may have dated and she ended the relationship, or that she never wanted a relationship with him at all. To him, she is the dream girl. She is sort of his ideal, and you will always be the consolation prize. He will be slow to commit, and he will always have sort of a 1 foot out the door, because he is hoping that one day she will turn around and change her mind about wanting to be with him. In this situation, the girl often knows that he has these sort of stronger feelings for her, and she will often use that to get what she wants out of him, whether it's she needs his help, his emotional support, whatever. And just like in the first scenario, she will often kind of manipulate him into giving her attention and coming between you. Even though she doesn't want a romantic relationship with him, she's kind of gotten used to him being her, like, not boyfriend, if that makes sense. And once again, he will prioritize this relationship over your relationship, and you end up looking like a bit of a witch with a bee by trying to intervene or trying to set some sort of boundaries. Like, think Ted and Robin from How I Met Your Mother. Like, that entire series was just all about how Ted was obsessed with Robin, and even in the end, like, all he wanted to do was get back with Robin. Either way, getting involved with a man who has a girl best friend like this is always going to be a losing prospect for you, because he will never prioritize your relationship the way that he really should be. You don't want to be the supporting act. You don't want to be the consolation prize. You need to be a man's number one. And if a man can't make you his number one, then forget it. He is not the man for you. A man needs to either be with that woman or cut her loose. And unless and until he does that, he is really not ready for a serious romantic relationship. Like, that's just my opinion on that issue.
So you're dating a guy, everything's going really well, except for one thing, his female best friend. So this person asks, what about when his actions align, but his female best friend's actions cross your boundaries and she isn't responding well to boundaries being set? It really comes down to one thing. It is your boyfriend or partner's responsibility to stop inappropriate behavior from a friend. Honestly, he should be doing this on his own, but especially once you bring it up, there's absolutely no reason this behavior should continue. And if it does continue, it is his responsibility to stop engaging with someone who is actively disrespecting you. Because by continuing to engage with a best friend who doesn't respect you, he is showing that he doesn't respect you. And honestly, this is like a gender neutral situation. If he had a male best friend who made inappropriate comments about you repeatedly, even after you told him to stop, I would expect the same thing to happen. He needs to tell him to stop and then cut him off. Because if your partner is spending time with someone who doesn't respect you, they don't respect you either. And do you really want to be dating someone who won't prioritize your needs and your feelings over other people? So once you discuss it with your partner, set a boundary with them, have them set a boundary with the friend, and that boundary is crossed and yet your partner continues to engage with this person, that would be it for me. Because especially this last part of she isn't responding well to boundaries being set just shows that she's seeing how far she can push it, and by your boyfriend allowing the behavior to continue, she knows what she can get away with. So yes, she's doing the wrong thing, but your boyfriend or your partner allowing this behavior to continue is also a reflection on him. Let me know what you think. Drop your opinion or your advice in the comments.
Okay, I'm not saying it's totally wrong for a man to have girlfriends. Listen, there's a difference between a girlfriend, like a group of girlfriends, like your friends, female friends, you get. There's a difference between that and having this one bestie, one best friend, like just one person, one girlie that you prioritize over others. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, because if you're into a relationship, I think you should prioritize your girlfriend. Look at your girlfriend as your best friend, your homie, your buddy, your confidant, somebody you can talk to, somebody you can do a lot of things with, like have fun time with, instead of going out there to have fun time with your bestie. I think as a man, that time you go out there to spend with your bestie, because I feel having female best friends, there's no way your female best friend won't be jealous of your main girlfriend. So you should just focus your attention on your girlfriend. Like one of the videos that played up, the girl was like, her boyfriend introduced her to this is female bestie, and she was now giving her attitude. This is the kind of things I am talking about. So guys, I would love to hear your opinions in the comment section of this video. What do you think about your man having a female bestie? Is it a red flag or is it a green flag? Is it something you would allow in your relationship or not? Feel free to drop your opinions below, and also don't forget to support your girl by hitting the subscribe button if you've not subscribed to this channel already.